Hello everyone and welcome to Dice Commando. The game you are about to watch is actually a playtesting game. We are using unreleased cards from the next set, Covert Missions, which is going to come out eventually. Do please remember that all of the proxy cards and proxy dice are intentionally done in grayscale. That is to not detract from the fact that it is licensed property. Intellectual property for the game belongs to Fantasy Flight Games, and all property for Star Wars belongs to Disney. Please don't sue us. Thanks.
You are free to use any methods necessary, but I want them alive. No disintegrations.
As you wish.
Hey guys, welcome to Dice Commando for a spoiler game here, playing Boba Fett, Ventress. So just a reminder, what Boba Fett does is after you defeat a character, you can roll in Boba and his upgrade dice equal to the number of bounties that are on the defeated character. And then of course he's being paired with a Ventress, who when she deals damage with her character dice to a character, you can discard a card from your hand, remove one of that character's character upgrade dice if that character has a bounty on it. So, alright. We are playing on Theed. 2 shields, or 1 shield goes on each of Andrew's characters. And let's see how this one plays out here. Alright, so Steve getting us started. He does have a Jedi Saber in his hand, so that is not a great start for him because it's not a unique and he can't get anything back. So he may power action first. He does not. Okay, so we'll just pay the straight 2, put the Jedi Saber on Mace. 2 shields. Alright, but Ventress coming out. Hits the 3 for 1 and a money. Okay. So no bounties in play currently, so no removal online at this point. Alright, there's an overwrite for Luke's rod, so now he'll gain the money back. Alright, Andrew will take the $1. Alright, Hans dice down for 1. You've seen that so far in every game tonight. Alright, there's a bounty down. That is wanted. That's the resource one. Gain 2 resources when character is defeated. Back to Steven here. Alright, custom bandolier. Alright, so all equipment now does not count towards character max. Alright, Dunderbuss down on Boba, which allows for an activation. Alright, not super great, but damage is damage. Alright, Satine coming in, and he'll get a reroll. Alright, focus, and I think a money up there. Okay, just rerolling one of the focus. Maybe. And, yep, works out for him, gets the money. Alright, deals 3, and he'll discard Beguile to get rid of the Satine dollar. Steve does have Feed though, so if he wants 2 resources, he has it. Just take him a bit to get there. Right, so it takes a resource. Yep, there's the 3 damage. Alright, 2 more from Boba. She's hitting at 5 already. Yep, Theed indeed. He disrupts 1. Comes Mace with 3 dice is all. Resource, and a 2. Alright, forsakes the 2. It's just a proxy forsaken. I wouldn't be surprised if Steve takes these resources here. because he still has a power action on the mace yet to go. Yep, takes them. Andrew will take a resource as well. Andrew will claim out here. Yep, so there's the power action mace. Andrew will just claim in the meantime. So power action with mace, looking at the top 4. He gets to choose to play an upgrade. It is a May on one of his characters, giving a shield to a Jedi. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, and then he'll drop a shield onto mace. Then those other cards need to go on the bottom of his deck in any order. Andrew's already claimed, so it's all Steve Town here. Alright, that is it. Alright, so we'll go into the next round. Andrew will have 3 resources and feed and initiative. No damage was dealt to Andrew this round, but Steve ramped like a champ and has more money to make with Satine still ready to go. Do keep in mind that the uniques redeploy, so that the Han dice will redeploy as well, which is not a bad deal, even if it's just for an overwrite. So, all right, once Steve's set, we'll go here. All right, yeah, it hasn't drawn yet. There we go. All right, rolling out Ventress. Blank, and is that a 1? It is. It's not great, but removal online. Steve's action here. Alright, Satine coming in with a reroll, focus, focus, dollar. He'll reroll one of the focus. Nope, gets it again. I mean, it could be worse than a focus, right? You could have worse things out there. Alright, there's 2 for a treasured onto Boba. That'll allow Andrew to draw a card. Special's worth 3 unblockable right now while he has 5 in hand. Once he goes down below that, it'll only be worth 2 unblockable. Alright, Steve takes a resource. Alright, 1 for by any means, paying 1, but now when Mace activates, Andrew will get a resource back. Alright, Mace power action, look at the top 4. Still looking at his top 4 here. I think we see a Hans die in there. Again, it is a May. Oh, interesting. Overwrites Chewies, or overwrites with Chewies for 2, getting 1 back with Built to Last. Now, Chewies also will redeploy. Not a bad deal. He dealt the damage, so that puts him 2 away. Or sorry, 3 away, 2 with the 1 on the table, which Andrew will almost certainly resolve if Chewies rolls damage here. But so he did deal the damage. He'll roll in Chewies now. Yep, so Andrew will put the 1 in and discard a Desperate Measures. All right. Steve's action again here. there's an instigate. Interesting. Rolling in mace. All right. There's a 2, a 2, a blank, and a blank. Oh no, a 2 focus, sorry. I saw that Ventress blank there. All right. And then this is with ambush, right? So. All right. 3 into Boba. Or a 4 into Boba. 3 net through the shields. Back to Andrew here. Rolls in Boba. All right. There's enough to kill. Oh, pick. Both the 1s are gone. So it goes back to Andrew here. Pitching to reroll. Drops a Grievance Striker. Nothing there. Now he's wishing he had his Grievance Striker back. It's a good little upgrade, especially when you're getting the multiple rolls. All right, there's a double focus. All right, I'm not sure. He went to the 2 shield on Obi. I guess this protects Satine. All right, so Prey Upon, he'll remove the 2. Yep, Satine's going to get the shields. Andrew must be thinking he can punch through. I mean, he does have the... He just needs to get a melee on Ventress, and he does have Theed, unless he gets outclaimed here. Yep, there's the 3 for 1. So actually, if Steve claims here, Andrew is going to have to leave 2 dice on the table. Yep, that's the right play. Steve will need to claim here. So Steve's choice here. Steve's action. Yep, so he claims. Yep, and that'll strand the dice on the table because Andrew has no cards in hand. So, okay, so that puts Satine back to 2 remaining. Means a potential Chewie's Blaster hit twice here with the redeploy. All right, and Steve will get first strike. Needs to take his money and draw. I think he's still discarding down here. All right, Steve has his hand full, and then he'll go after he takes his money. All right, Satine coming in here. Maybe. All right, coming in with a reroll. Nothing, but he does get a reroll. He'll reroll the Chewy Blaster for sure. All right, 4 for 1. That's not bad. All right, Andrew will Prey Upon and remove that. Back to Steven. Steve's action here. See a back in his hand, but it's not going to do him a ton of good. All right, so he takes the resource. Andrew's going to roll in Ventress. Double blanks. Is he going to get picked? Either you got it or you don't, right? All right, ooh, Qui-Gon Saber for 3. So Qui-Gon Saber, remember, when you lose a shield, you can exhaust this upgrade, being the Saber, to gain 1 back. So when you lose 1 or more shields. All right, and it looks like Andrew's going to bring in Boba once we get the die. There we go. All right, there's enough to kill Satine, at least for the moment. All right, so Theed gains a resource out of it. Oh, so Andrew will actually resolve. He'll probably pitch to reroll first here. Because he gets to, well, I guess right now he only gets to roll in 1, so. Okay, so puts 1 into Mace to take a shield off. Yeah, they're discussing right now, but it's 1 die per bounty on the character. So right now he only rolls in 1. It's Steven's action. Alright, he's going to motive for probably guns. Gets resources. Andrew's pitching a reroll for sure. He's probably going to do it anyway. Oh, okay. He's going to drop another bounty on first. That's Deathmark. That's the draw cards. So that's 3 cards and 2 resources. So Steve's action. Alright, looks like he's sinking here. I'm not sure what there is to debate here. Maybe he doesn't want to roll in and give Andrew a resource. Alright, yeah, it looks like he passed. So, alright, there's going to be enough. He wants the blaster to redeploy. Oh, he's going to, okay, that was actually why. So he's going to beguile now. Alright, so re-roll there. Alright, blank and remove. Alright. Alright, Andrew drops re-roll. Oh, he had another bounty. Alright, that's going to be enough. Alright, Steve's action here. Alright, he may have passed Andrew. I'm not sure what's going on here. Alright, so Andrew's just going to drop. And then he'll get to roll in 2 dice. He rolls in both the Boba die. It's a blank and a disrupt. Yep, Chewie's moves over. Alright, so he is at max upgrades to equipment. So Andrew gets to draw 3 cards, and then he gains 2 resources. Those are for the bounties, of course. Wanted and Death Mark. Alright, now it is Steve's action. Alright, Steve's action. Alright, Mace rolling in, so Andrew will get $1 for by any means. Trigger. That is a May trigger, but it was caught. Alright, so there we go. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice is what he should have, right? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I didn't see the one up by his Jurassic pile. That's not a super roll there. Andrew will certainly pitch to, because he got a whole bunch more cards with that death mark, so he can certainly keep pitching to reroll. But it is Andrew's action here. Oh, they're having a discussion about how I think they're talking about how he missed the Obi or the Qui-Gon saber on the one gun, but it's not going to matter because he's going to take more guns. So let's go, gentlemen. This game's taking about 3 times longer than it should. Alright, Chancellor's Edict for 1, remove 2 shields. Alright, now he'll do the exhaust, right? So saying it's not going to matter. So now he can exhaust, gain a shield back. Now, do note Chancellor's Edict is a bounty. Not that that'll matter on a Boba rollout at this point, because that'll end the game. But alright, so back to Steve. Alright, there's a pitch to reroll. He's got to try to do something here. Alright, another bad roll. Andrew will drop to reroll. Picks up everything that's not damage. Nope, not that time. That'll let Steve get another roll in here. I mean, Andrew can always hit and discard for control. Yeah, that's what they're talking about, right? So the Ventress die, when it hits, Andrew can discard, which we've seen him do throughout the game. Yeah, so it's only character die hitting. So Steve's action. Right, so he's discarding. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, he doesn't have any cards left, right? So, all right. Now Andrew gets pitched to reroll. Okay. So Andrew chose to discard a reroll versus removing. So he took the 3, but now he's going to be able to put a ton in. Okay, so pays, so that's 6, so that's 5 net. The reason he didn't shield up before is he wants to go to the next round with a shield to help maximize the Qui-Gon saber. Okay, now he'll take his shield. Oh, he does have a card in hand that he doesn't want to play. It must be a Bacta. Right, so Steve's action again here. Yep, now he takes the shield as per plan. Right, and Andrew take it off, but okay, fair enough. Alright, claims Andrew will take a resource. And this is going to be an interesting little match here, because Boba's probably going down. Treasure does not redeploy. Alright. So Steve will get first strike here after he draws. Ooh, has an impulsive. That's pretty big. Oh, he discards a Bacta. Oh, no, sorry. Plays the... Yeah, that makes way more sense. Plays the Bacta, goes back to 0. Healing 5. Alright, there's Slave 1 for 1, 2, 3. So do note Slave 1, while Boba gains piloting, and the way that works is when Boba activates, you can bring in Slave 1, and then when it becomes piloted by a bounty hunter, you can deal 1 damage to a character. Alright, there's an overwrite, and he'll actually get 1 back for Built to Last. Alright, Andrew overwrites his treasured with a Vibro Cutlass, so that is free while on a yellow character, but when it moves over to Ventress, it will not be free. Okay, Mace coming in, Andrew will gain a resource. Same number of dice as last time, just different ones due to the overwrite. Alright, there's some damage. Well, Andrew but he's going to lose Boba if he can't control, but he can at least do a damage and force the kill. Not a fantastic roll. I could actually see the argument for not killing, but probably will do so. He only needs 5, so he'll have extra left over to put into Ventress. But it is Steve's action. Alright, yep, so there's the kill. And then 2 into Ventress, takes 1 net. Both of the upgrades do have redeploy, and she's not in yet. Slave 1, of course, stays in the pool. Alright, Ventress. Ooh, there's some melee. However, you can only pay for 1 of those. And the better die to reroll is actually Ventress. Unless, of course, he needs it for removal. So Steve's action here. So just for frame of reference, even though this is a casual game and there's no timer, we are at about 28 minutes of elapsed video time, so roughly 28 minutes of gameplay, give or take 30 seconds or so. But still Steve's action here. Alright, takes the shields. Alright, and your discards to reroll. Looking for money, that's unlikely. Oh, that's a lucky roll. That's a super lucky roll. Alright, yep, Steve's just going to have to take it. Alright, Andrew's action here. Probably just shoots here. Yep. Yep, 1 back for the Qui-Gon saber. But 1 had gone through. There we go. And he's about to take 5 more. But it's still Steve's action here. I just saw the 2 backtas. I was putting the power action down. Maybe that must have been him claiming. Right, so Andrew will put in 5, paying the 1. 4 net. Mace will go to 6. And that should do it Because Andrew cannot resolve the... Oh, he's going to try one. Nope. No, gives up. Actually hoping for the 2 disrupt there, right? Wanted to keep him off disrupt, so... Or off money. A bunch of money next turn. Because now Steve will have 4 resources. And the initiative. He's about to roll in with a wall of dice here. So he cannot play any more weapon upgrades, but he can play more equipment. So Steve's action. Alright, here we go. Alright, rolling in. Alright, there's 7. That's 7, right? It's the 3, a 2. Okay, there's a beguile right out of the gate. Andrew did get his 1 resource for by any means. So re-rolling Qui-Gon. 2 shields. Blank and then remove. Okay. We do see a Forsaken, so normally I think Andrew would roll out Ventress, but either way it's going to be Steven's action, or not going to be, it is Steven's action. So he's pitching to re-roll. I'd imagine he keeps some shields, right? I'm actually, if you, yeah, okay, so he picks them all up, because I was going to say, if he's going to keep shields, and he should have taken them to turn on Qui-Gon. Alright, Air Slave 1 comes in. It hits the 2 gun. Alright, Impulsive. Ooh, that's going to be big. Alright, so Impulsive resolves the 2 focus, likely into a 2 and a 2, right? Or actually, he'll probably go 2 and plus 3. Or is he going to get cute and go with the special? He is. Alright. Oh, Fatal Blow. Oh, so he impulsived into a Fatal Blow. So that'll hit for 7. So Andrew's at 8. Andrew only has 4 health remaining. Alright, so he's going to forsake the 2. Yep, there's 2 shields. And then Andrew takes 2 of them off. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, okay. The extra saber was... Yeah, so he got 1 back for Qui-Gon, and then Obi's saber resolved. Alright. Alright, Ventress. So he's out of dice, though. Can Ventress get it done is the question. That's a good start right there. Again, Andrew can't pay for them both. Alright, there's a overwrite. Jedi armor gets him a shield back. Definitely, well, not definitely, probably living through this. Can Andrew even come up with... He's got 4, 5, 6... I mean, he can, in theory, do this, so... Oh, he resolved Ventress. Okay. So, interestingly enough, the only... That's interesting. The only... So, there's the 2 indirect. So, he can win if he rolls the 2 indirect and the 2 melee. However, that's a 16% and a 16% combined. And if he just re-rolls the Donderbus to try to get the money, that's actually only a 16%. So it's actually better for him to only reroll the blunderbuss, right? Because 0.16 times 0.16 is obviously less than 0.16 on its own. So it's actually better to just reroll the blunderbuss itself. Still probably not going to happen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now, is the blunderbuss is the way to go. Alright, yep, so just the blunderbuss, pitch to reroll. That was a bump, obviously, it goes back to where it was. It was not a reroll there on the vibro. So Steve passed into rerolls. Did he get it? It's not. Alright, so Steve is claimed at this point. So, alright, disrupt, and I think Mace probably gets this. So Andrew's actually out of cards in deck. He only has 3 in hand. Steve's drawn up. So Steve will have, looks like 2 cards left in deck, 5 in hand. Alright, so Steve's your action, buddy. So we are well over, we are at 36 minutes of video time right now. Alright, that is a huge whiff on Mace. He does have an impulsive in hand. Oh man, if he'd hit the impulse, if he'd hit focus, it'd be it. Alright. Rerolling everything. Yep, that's going to be it. Alright, Mace takes it down. If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive, and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.
Hi, I'm Jeff. This is Kalen. We're both playing Destiny today. Please like and subscribe, and go Commando. Shout out to Cloud City Rollers.
Well, that's